Hey guys, I've never really done an official review on my rifle here. I did have recently someone ask about what type of rifle they should get and stuff like that, if they get it. And I try to tell them about my rifle, but it's easier to show you, so that's what I'm going to do today, an official review on it. This is an M4, or it's an M4A1 version, is what it is. That's the real version in the military. Some people call this the M4A3, but what it is really is the XM15. Yep, it says right here on the side, along with the serial number, it says it's an XM15 E2S. Okay, that's the version. It's made by Bushmaster in Windham, Maine. Okay, and the only thing different really from the military M4, which is made by Colt Arms, is that it has safe and fire. The military one is safe, semi, and burst, which is 3 rounds. Okay, this features a 6-position telescoping stock right here. That includes full, closed, and fully open. Okay, right. I actually keep it most often right about there. And then right here is the detachable carry handle. I like that because it enables you to take this off and you can put optics and stuff like that onto this. I usually put a big scope, this, onto it. I haven't, it's not on there obviously right now, but that's what it is. Right here, you'll see this is the elevation knob and the windage knob. The elevation knob says 6/3 right there, and that means that when it's zeroed for 300 meters, which is what you normally zero your M4 at, is 300 meters, that it'll also hit at this current zero 600 meters. If you want to go up to say 400 meters, you just turn this so that it goes up. There's little arrows up and down. Turn it until you see the 4. There's a little 4, you can't see it in that, but there's a little 4 right there. Line it up with the line that's right here beneath the screw. Now it's zeroed 400 meters. If I want it back to its regular zero, just put back to 6/3. There's a little notch there. That's the detachable carry handle. And then right here I have custom grips. These are aluminum alloy, aircraft grade grips. And all they are is basically just the, it's basically the same thing as the Picatinny rails you can put on your M4. That enables to attach more optics, lasers, flashlights, and whatever accessories. Is nice. Right here, you'll see the barrel. This is a chrome lined barrel. It takes a .223 or a 5.56mm NATO round. Same thing. This is a phantom flash suppressor, and this is permanent. You cannot remove this. You'll damage the end of the barrel. And right here is the bayonet lug. This allows you to put a bayonet on it. I don't know why you'd want to put a bayonet on it, but you can. And let's see right here. This is called the well, I don't know the exact term for this, but this just blocks the brass from coming out. This is the ejection port cover. Right here is the ejection port itself. And this is the forward assist. If your bolt gets stuck, as you saw it did, right there, it's not fully closed. I don't know how well you can see it. Just tap the forward assist, and that'll shut it all the way. This is the bolt catch right here. When you have a magazine in, normally your bolt locks the rear by itself. Right now it won't. See? The bolt catch, all you have to do is press the bottom of that, and this locks to the rear. It's also the bolt release. The top part of it is, you press it down, and it lets your bolt go forward. And that's basically what this thing is right here. Oh, and this is the magazine release. You press that, magazine will come out. As you can see right here, flip the safety lever right here. Flip that. This thing right here says, there's a little line. It says on safe. Flip it up. Now it says it's on fire. That's so you can see it from both sides. This right here, there's a spring in it. Pull this down. These two grips will come off. And take it apart. There's 2 takedown pins right here. I always press just the back one first, And that's how I'm going to take it apart this time. They both will come out. And as you see, it separates the lower receiver from the upper receiver. There's a buffer spring in here. You can take that out. There's a little detent pin just below the buffer spring. I don't know how, you probably can't see it. All you do is press that down, the buffer spring, and the follower will come right out. You just pull them both, the buffer and the buffer spring will both come right out. Okay, and here's the bolt. This is the bolt carrier assembly, the bolt assembly, and this, once it comes out, is your charging handle. This is what you rack on when you're charging the weapon. I will take this apart. There is a little pin right here. It's called the firing pin retaining pin. You're going to take that out first. And if it comes out, there we go. Comes right out. Take that out first. It goes right in this hole. Then just knock on that. Take the firing pin out. It's a little dirty. You got done firing it. Next, you take out the bolt itself. This right here. Push that in. This pin right here is called the cam pin. You're going to twist that to the right or the left, doesn't matter, just 90 degrees. Then, sometimes it'll fall out, sometimes you just pull it out. See, cam pin comes out. What it does is the firing pin goes right into that little hole when it's in there. Okay. When you put it back in, make sure you put it back in and you twist it back 90 degrees. That allows the bolt to come out. You can take the extractor out. I'm not going to, but you can. All you have to do is take the firing pin, push this down, and push the extractor pin out. I'm not going to do that because it's just slower that way right there. If you clean this weapon, make sure you clean inside the bolt face itself. Take the extractor out, clean down inside there. You get a lot of crud in there. And this is as farthest you take down the bolt right here. All this is just called the bolt carrier right here. That's all it is. And put it back together. You're going to put the bolt first, the extractor back together if you've taken it apart. And you put the bolt back in. Now, before I do though, there are two little indentations on either side of this hole right here. You probably can't see them, but those indentations have to be down when you put this thing in. Well, they don't have to be down when you put it in, but when you put it in, it'll turn freely. Line the hole up. Make sure the indentations are on the bottom side, facing down towards the floor of this bolt carrier assembly, or else your cam pin will not go in. So line up the hole, put your cam pin in, turn it 90 degrees, and that's your bolt. It's back in there. Take your firing pin, just drop it in there so you can see it's in there. Push it in. Firing pin retaining pin, put it in this hole all the way in. That's your bolt. It's all assembled. You're going to then take your charging handle. There are two little holes. There's two little nubs right in the end of this right here. And then there are two little holes on the inside of the weapon itself. And all you're going to do is just line up those two little nubs with these holes, so it slides right in, comes in the top. There you go, now it's in. Put it halfway in. Make sure the bolt itself is out. Place this in so that the gas tube is down. Just right into the charging handle like that. Slide all in as one. Just like that. And you can shut it again. Close the ejection port cover or the dust cover. Both the same thing. And you can put this back on if you've taken it off, as I have. Just screws back on. And that's the M4. Takes a 223 round or 5.56mm NATO. Leaves the barrel at 2,907 feet per second. It'll travel 3,600 meters, not accurately. It's actually accurate up to 600 meters. And well, it's accurate up on a point target. It's accurate up to 500 meters. On an area target, it's more like 650, 700 meters. It's capable. The M16 version of this is capable of going up to 800 meters. This thing is only 600 meters because it's a shorter barrel.